Hello, Fine and Performing Arts students. I'm Jenny Mockren, the Dean of the School of Fine and Performing Arts. I want to welcome you to the School of Fine and Performing Arts. We know you had your choice of many schools and programs, and we're thrilled you've decided to be with us at SUNY New Paltz. By joining our school, you're now part of a celebrated, beloved, and time-honored community of students who have passed through our studios, stages, and classrooms. You'll be learning from distinguished faculty who love to teach and who are committed to bringing their passion to your classes each day. Our faculty and staff are dedicated to actively participating in your evolution as artists, performers, scholars, and educators. We wish every one of you an inspiring, enriching experience. I don't need to tell you we're living in extraordinary times and that the beginning of your New Paltz story looks a lot different than you or we thought it would. None of us could have imagined we'd be welcoming you to campus like this, from a distance, on video, instead of sitting together in McKenna Theater as we normally would. We've been working to ensure, despite the unprecedented obstacles, that providing each and every one of you with high-quality instruction and mentorship remains our highest priority. We can't change the situation we're in as a school, a country, and a global society, but the arts are and always have been a catalyst for change, a call to action, or a form of protest. The arts challenge and confront societal issues and help unite us as a society. During the pandemic, the arts have been especially vital and have helped us connect, engage, laugh, and find solace. In your time here, you'll not just be creating art, you'll be creating history, and we can't wait to create it with you. Before I hand this over to the chairs of art, music, theater arts, and art history, I want to let you know just how much we appreciate you being here at this time in this moment. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your respective department chair. Have a great fall semester, wear your mask, and stay safe.
Hello, and welcome to New Paltz, and to my kitchen. I'm Professor Thomas Albrecht, Chair of the Art Department. I want to start by reading a statement by writer and activist James Baldwin. Quote, "Art has to be a kind of confession. I don't mean a true confession in the sense of that dreary magazine. The effort, it seems to me, is, if you can examine and face your life, you can discover the terms with which you are connected to other lives, and they can discover them too. The terms with which they are connected to other people. This has happened to every one of us, I'm sure. You read something which you thought only happened to you, and you discovered it happened 100 years ago to Dostoevsky. This is a very great liberation for the suffering, struggling person who always thinks that they are alone. This is why art is important. Art would not be important if life were not important, and life is important. Most of us, no matter what we say, are walking in the dark, whistling in the dark. Nobody knows what is going to happen to them from one moment to the next, or how one will bear it. This is irreducible, and it's true for everybody. Now it is true that the nature of society is to create among its citizens an illusion of safety. But it is also absolutely true that the safety is always necessarily an illusion. Artists are here to disturb the peace. They have to disturb the peace. Otherwise, chaos." End quote. In this cultural moment, the words of James Baldwin carry particular force in focusing attention on the importance of art, not only disturbing the peace, but also in preventing chaos. Distinct in his definition is his focus on the practice of art and its relationship to living. For Baldwin, this practice breaks with traditional mythologies of the artist as separate and solitary, for his estimation is that art brings us closer to each other in its making and outcomes. Baldwin states that art both disturbs and comforts, that it both disrupts the ordered normative world, yet also serves as balm by connecting us via shared experiences in a disordered world. At this moment of worldwide sickness and national historical infection and hopefully reckoning, we meet to individually and collectively work out the meaning of making and its potential for disturbing our learning and preventing chaos caused by acceptance of a limited normative narrative that leaves many out of the frame. As students in the art department, you will be challenged to think differently, innovate new images, objects, spaces, and dare to become someone new. Along with colleagues and your professors, this will not be solely a solitary path, but one based in shared conversations and communal transformation. The art department has many paths in its curriculum, so I suggest asking as many questions as you can, trying out new ways of thinking and making, knowing that we are here to support your emerging self. I support you in disturbing the peace as you determine ways to collectively prevent chaos in the world around you. Much awaits you, and I and my colleagues cannot wait to see what you envision. Be safe and take care of each other, and come say hi.
I'm Professor Reva Wolf, Chair of Art History, here to give you an overview of some of the highlights of our department. First and foremost, we are a faculty dedicated to bringing you the best education we know how to give. Our teaching is informed by our own research. Here you see a sampling of our publications representing the wide range of topics we collectively pursue. In our research and teaching, we draw upon the rich resources of the Dorsky Museum on our campus, just around the corner from the Art History Department's offices. In addition to working on exhibits and making class visits to the museum, our students often do internships at the Dorsky. Another way students become involved with art history is through the student-run Art History Association. You need not be an art history major to join this lively group, which organizes a rich program of events each year. The Art History Department also has an annual on-site study abroad summer program. That is, of course, when there is not a pandemic keeping us from traveling to wonderful places. We also organize field trips to museums and historic houses in connection with our courses. Now, though, in our current circumstances, what I perhaps most want to emphasize is the unique insights the history of art has to offer as we engage intensely in an ongoing rewriting of history. The mural on your left explores the roles of science and medicine in our well-being and features Biddy Mason, the African-American nurse, real estate entrepreneur, and philanthropist, a former slave, as an equal to the men she works with, taking center stage, a remarkable image. This mural is in a series that Mason's descendants and scholars are now trying to save from planned destruction. On your right is the model for a sculpture about to be unveiled on August 26 in Central Park in New York City, which celebrates women's suffrage. The figure of Sojourner Truth, the liveliest of the three figures, her mouth open and hand gesturing as she speaks, was added to the monument after protests that no African American women were included. Both these works reflect the power of representation and art's centrality to politics, history, and much more. We look forward to discussing these and other topics vital to our present existence. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Thomas, the Interim Chair of Music at SUNY New Paltz. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I want to welcome you to our department and our community. We're very glad that you're here with us, especially now at this moment when, as a world and as a nation, we're facing a number of really important questions, socially, environmentally, on the health and medicine front. Now, as it always has, music matters. It gives us hope, it gives us solace, it gives us a way of making sense of the world. It helps us celebrate, and it helps us communicate across areas of difference in ways that help us understand and respect each other. Music makes our communities stronger. So whether you're joining our community on campus this semester or online, again, we're very glad that you're here, that you're part of our community, and that your voice is going to contribute to the diversity of voices that make us who we are. We have great opportunities for you this semester. In addition to being able to study with our amazing faculty, there are a number of great guests who will be coming in through our classes and through our digital performance series, Listening Forward. And you'll also, even in this age of social distancing, have some opportunities for performing. So I encourage you to take advantage of those opportunities. Take advantage of the opportunities that are available to you outside of the music department in our sister departments in F&PA, theater, art history, and art studio, as well as across the campus. Those experiences will enable you to bring depth and richness to your music studies in new ways. So again, welcome to our department, welcome to our community. We're so glad you're here. I hope you have a great fall semester.
Hi, and welcome to SUNY New Paltz. My name is Ken Goldstein, he, him pronouns, and currently the chair of the theater department. I'm so pleased to be joining the School of Fine and Performing Arts this semester. You're the newest members of an incredible community of students and faculty, so make sure you take the time to get to know your peers and take advantage of all the opportunities available to you, including going to see shows and exhibits and concerts and visits to the museum. Each semester, we in the department offer classes that partner well with programs in music, the art department, art history, and so take a look at our offerings as you're making your schedule each semester, or perhaps even consider a minor. This year, we'll be producing a modified season made up of 10 stage readings, so keep your eye out on social media and on our department website for information as those get underway. There may be opportunities to get involved in our productions over the years, so if that interests you, please send me an email and I can point you in the right direction. Best of luck for the semester, and I look forward to seeing you around campus, in class, and in the theater.